Hi everyone, Lee here, and I'm celebrating my 36 days of sobriety. No bet, feeling healthy, feeling good, feeling free. Although it's just 36 days, but one thing that I'm learning through this recovery is that every day is a new day, and every day is a new challenge. Every day counts in this recovery. And every time I learn something new, which is a blessing, like I love learning. I love getting new things in my brains, and it helps me grow. It helps me stay sane. It helps me feel different, and it helps me also feel accepted. So today I'm gonna be talking about acceptance and accepting yourself for who you are. That's one thing. But most of all, we're gonna be talking about the blame game. This addiction makes you blame so many people, makes you blame so many things in your past. And until you start realizing that the only person you need to blame is yourself, and that's when your recovery starts to happen. I've blamed so many people. I started blaming my dad. I blamed the entities. I blamed my family. I also blamed my friends who gave me money. But the day I chose to blame myself was the day that I started recovering. And I don't blame myself to feel bad or to feel low, or just to feel hurt. I blame myself because I didn't step up to help myself. I never loved myself. I chose to love everyone else except for myself. So the day that I chose to beat this addiction for myself rather than for someone else was the day that I blamed myself, was the day that I started to live. If you hear my testimony, and one day I'll share my whole story throughout this video, you will start listening to the people that I mentioned, and hopefully this time I will say it differently. But I've had a lot of people affecting me in my life, but I don't blame them. Actually, I forgive them for everything that they've done, and I only blame myself. I blame myself for never reaching out, for never wanting to reach out, for allowing this addiction to take over, and for not loving myself. So stop blaming others and look at yourself, and start blaming yourself for not reaching out. Start blaming yourself for making the wrong decisions. I'm not perfect, and maybe in these videos I'll be talking about things that do not make sense to you, or just do not make sense at all, but I'm just saying these from my heart and what I feel. Sorry, I've got a bit of a cold, and I'm not feeling too good, but yeah, so stop blaming others. Be a man, be a woman. Look at yourself in the mirror and say, Lee, you've messed up. You never reached out. You never asked for help. Because that's all it takes. That's all it took. All it took was really reaching out. Really accepting help. Really wanting for yourself to be better. Loving yourself. things that I'm learning these days is, how can you love others if you don't love yourself? You can't. And now it shows, because now that I'm taking care of myself, I'm happier. And, I think about others. I reach out. I've got more finances that I can help others. Back then, all I thought was, oh, how am I gonna help others by, buying them stuff, changing their lives, buying them a house. Yeah, but it was all a dream, because I tried to do it so fast and so in so many bad ways that it could never happen. I never chose to start from myself. I never chose to start by building myself up first. And these 36 days have taught me how to be a man, how to have the courage and the guts to speak out, to reach to my friends, to be honest. Oh, that was one of the most difficult parts in my life, to be honest, because this addiction teaches you to be dishonest and to lie and to hide things from your loved ones. But thankfully now, it makes it easier to go up to my girlfriend and say, hey babe, I've got this amount of debt, I wasted this money, and I've done this and I've done that. And it feels good. It feels, it feels better than winning anything, like that, the fact that I can actually go up to someone and be honest, it's the best feeling ever. So stop blaming others, start looking at yourself, start looking in at yourself, and start changing. Like in our life, we tend to play the blame game all the time. The reason I'm fat is because my mom doesn't cook for me, or is because I've got a job that I'm always sitting down. That's not the reason. The reason is because I don't choose to exercise. The reason I gambled is because my dad taught me how to gamble. My dad started it. It's in his genes and I inherited it. No, I gambled because I took my ass there and I sat down and I chose to gamble. So you can't blame anyone. You can't blame the bills. You can't blame the sadness that you have. Yes, it is an illness, but we chose to go there in the first place. So today, I choose not to gamble. Today, day 36, I choose to stay strong. I choose to stick with my people, with the friends that are supporting me. And I choose to change my life. And that's what makes your recovery. Choosing the right things. Choosing the things for yourself, the things that are going to help you. Making the right decisions, being wise. And it always takes me back to the Serenity Prayer, because it ends with having wisdom, how good it is to be wise, to make the right choices. And it also talks about choices, So I'm blessed to have took this journey of recovery. It's changing my life. I'm meeting people that are part of my family now. I'm getting to speak out and to share my life, and no one is judging me, and that I can blame myself for. The fact that I'm changing my life. I took a charge and I chose to change. So that's the word for today, guys. Start blaming yourself for the change. Being a better person. Being this new person, this the person that is open and honest, and the person that allows you to be a better person. So that's my life from now on. It's been, I've spent a couple of days without without going to the Zoom meetings, and I felt empty. I felt like I haven't spoken to my family, you know. But yesterday I went back in, and yeah, I just felt in my place again. You know, meeting people from all around the world, and they're all the same. They're just like me, you know. We've got something in common, and it feels good that I'm not alone anymore. You know, it feels good that I made the right decisions to join these groups, to attend the GA meetings, to go to see my therapist. These all fit in place to change my life. So today I'm stopping. I'm ending the blame game, and I'm starting to focus on myself. And I choose to fight on a daily basis and be a man in recovery. So thank you guys. Thank you for listening. The numbers are growing. A lot of people are joining in to the Zoom as well. So let me know if you would like to be part of these conference calls. It's any time of the day, you know, like we can make the best time for you whenever it's convenient for you, because we're here as a family and we want to help you. We want to help people like us, you know. So let me know, email me, or leave a comment down below, or join us in the Facebook group. I'll leave a link once again. We are just like you, and we're not gonna judge you for who you are, for what you've done. We're just gonna listen, we're just gonna guide you, and then it's up to you. If you choose to change your life, we'll be there to hold you up, to guide you through it, like people are guiding me. There's no magic wand here. We're not gonna wave a magic wand and everything is gonna be gone. But we're just gonna be there while the pain hits, while the loneliness comes to you, while you feel empty. When you fail, when you do things that you're not supposed to, we're just there to support you and to lift you up. Thanks for watching, guys. Subscribe if you like these videos, and thank you for always letting me know what you thought about them. In the meantime, may God bless you. Keep looking up and trust in Him, because He's all you've got, and He will never leave you or forsake you. And then come and join us and let us be part of your family. Thank you for watching. God bless you guys.